Today we're talking the Divide. I am here with the king of orthopedic aquatic comfort,
Oh, wow.
Jackson Schoepp. I'm Erik Ruck. Let's dive into it.
Let's do it, man.
The Divide boot. The Divide boot. And an OG product.
Right, of course.
It's been with us for a long time.
Yep, sure has.
It's a great entry-level, very friendly boot option.
Right, and I think we talk so much about the high end that it's important to tell the story of like where our floor is, right? Like we put so much pride in our design into even the most entry-level boot that we offer that like we really want our customers to experience that benefit.
100%, 100%. When you look back, you know, I feel like there's always like, we look at this need for progression, this need for high-end product, this need for, you know, the bells and whistles. But really, when it comes to the heart of the sport, the grassroots, the learning, getting people into the sport is such an important, you know, just factor in the bigger picture.
Yeah, for sure.
I really feel like the Divide is really at the heart of that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if you asked any pro about their like original setup if they didn't have a story to tell about something that was more like entry-level based that helped show them the fundamentals without any of those drawbacks, right? So like still taking passion in having a good fitting boot that's comfortable, that's not making your feet cramp by the end of the set, without that price tag associated with it.
Exactly. Let's dig into some of a little tech talk.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about the liner.
Yeah, so the liner will be one of our softest stage 1 foams. So in this particular boot, we're taking an EVA foam, a closed cell foam, and wrapping it all the way around your foot just to make sure that even with our most entry-level boot, like you're not gonna be discomfort by the time you get out of those boots, right? Like you're not gonna be like just waiting for that instant to get your foot out of there. It's still super plush, wraps around your foot nicely.
Because it's an entry-level boot, is it a conscious decision to make it a softer foam?
Right, and so that it is, and that goes along with the flex of just like not trying to restrict people, right? Like sometimes if you put on a set of boots that's super stiff, it can be intimidating in a way where you're not exactly sure what your movements are gonna translate to the board. Right. And by having that be a little softer, like as you're learning, as you're moving around on the board, you're able to have a bit of a learning curve with that and not be so locked in.
Right. Let's move on to the makeup of this boot. What are we looking at material-wise?
Yeah, so I mean, we're still using the same enclosure system as we do on some of our highest end models. So it's still the same tried and true auto lace lock design. It's the same lace, you're getting the same base plate.
Not downgrading any of the components based on level.
Right, like again, we talk about non-negotiables. Like you want things to always work in your wakeboard boots, and I feel like one of those especially is those lace locks.
100%.
So when you lace it up tight on the swim platform, like you know by the end of the set, you're still gonna have that same support around your boot, right? Like you're not gonna be wondering in the back of your head, like, oh, is this thing going to loosen up on me? Like we feel passionately that some of those non-negotiables should be applied through everything.
And what is this thing sitting on? What kind of chassis are we working with?
Oh yeah, so new for this year, we've got the Mainframe 2.0 low cut. So it's constantly refining the designs that we've already brought to the market and just finding ways to make a more rigid connection between that shell and the base plate. And by having that more rigid connection, you're able to communicate with the board and transfer your energy to the board more uniformly.
Right, I like that, more uniformly. Uniformly. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about size options. 3 options ranging from size 5 to 14.5. Once again, very large range.
Very large range. Like we talk about that go-to boat board. A lot of the fundamentals that you'll be learning with maybe a crew of people that you're riding it with, right? So we've got 5 to 8.5. 7.5 to 10.5, and then 10 to 14.5. So like somewhere in there, it fits a ton of different people. And that's one of the luxuries of this boot is we've still got the features on it to be able to perform at a high level, but we're not limiting anybody from sliding their foot into it.
Right. Moving on into flex, feel, and all things vibe related.
So as I alluded to, this is going to be our stage 1 foam, which is our softer density foam just to make sure it's wrapping around your foot nice and cohesively, nice and comfortably. And because of that, we're gonna have a softer flex rating. So left to right, forward, back, it's gonna be softer than some of our other boots in the model as you learn your fundamentals, right? Like you really wanna be dictating the board underneath you. You don't wanna feel too locked in, like one little movement is gonna cause an edge catch or something.
Right. Very cool, very cool. Honestly, you know, we're talking about, you know, progression, but having that boot for the grassroots, the entry level, one of the biggest, I think, you know, growth and factors of our sport, looking at this is, you know, one of our best-selling boots.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, like all of us can remember back that first setup you got and how like inspirational it can be. And so this is our way to introduce the sport to new people, like show them the fundamentals, keep them around if their foot is changing size. And like, we're not gonna duck out on any of the non-negotiable features that gotta be a part of this thing, so.
Feeling confident with support and comfort.
Right on. That's the divide.